Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to math. Today, we are dealing with triangles that are 30, 60, 90. Okay? That's what they are called. Hint, hint. They are called that way because they have an angle that is 30, angle that is 60, and an angle that is 90 degrees. Okay? Here's the rule to these kind of triangles. Okay? Whenever you're solving these kind of triangles, okay, usually for the sides, the rule is your shortest side, okay, is always to the power of 1, okay? Or should I say times 1? So shortest side is always 1, okay? Your longest side is only always times 2, okay? Times 2, okay? And then your middle side is always radical of 3, okay? Looks very complicated, okay? It's really not that complicated, okay? All you have to know is that if you want to go from the shortest side, because remember, shortest angle always has the shortest side, okay? If you want to go from the shortest side to your biggest side, all you have to do is multiply whatever value you have down here, okay? Multiply times 2, okay? If you wanted to go from the shortest side to the middle side, all you have to do is multiply times radical of 3, okay? When you're doing the opposite, okay, you do the same thing. If you want to go from radical of 3, okay, times 2, obviously you multiply by 2, okay? The same from radical of 3 to 1, you multiply times 1, okay? When you do the opposite though, when you go from 2 to radical of 3, okay, you have to divide by radical of 3. So if you go from here, let's do a little two-color one. Whenever you go from 1 to 2, or from 1 to 3, to radical of 3, okay, you multiply. The same goes to radical of 3, okay? Radical of 3 times 2, okay? When you're going to do the opposite, okay? When you're going to go from 2 to radical of 3, you divide, okay? Divide, the red is multiply. When you go from radical of 3 to 1, you divide, and when you go from 2 to 1, you divide. Okay? It looks a little complicated, okay, with all 3 sides. Now, keep in mind, guys, if I have a triangle, again, we have a right triangle, we have A, B, C. If the value down here is 2, okay, and we want to find AB and BC. Remember, since we have the value from the bottom, all we have to do, again, this is 30, this is 60. In order to move it to the middle side, all we have to do is multiply times radical of 3. So our answer will be 2 radical of 3, okay? And over here, on the other side of the hypotenuse, 2 times 2, because it's times 2, would be 4, okay? That is the rule. So we multiplied our 2, we moved it over here, we went from here to here, we multiplied, by radical of 3. So our new answer is 2 radical of 3. We went from the bottom again to our hypotenuse, which we multiply by 2. So in this case is 4. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 for you guys to work out. Okay. Again, make sure you have your notes. If you have any questions, let me know. So here are the examples for you guys. Keep in mind, I'm going to give you exactly the same thing I did. Okay, 90, 30, and 60. Okay, you have two triangles. We have 4 and 6. Okay, all you have to do is tell me x and y on each one. Okay, very, very simple. Again, you have to go from 4 to your middle, and then 4 to your biggest side. Okay, 6 to the middle, 6 to your biggest side. Okay, that's it. Make sure you follow the rules I did on mine. Again, if you have any questions, let me know, guys. Okay, make sure you submit your answers as soon as you're done watching the video, and I'll be waiting for your email.